Snackin with Ortega.
Greetings, tribe, and welcome to another Snackin with Ortega-Little Gimmick. This is a very special edition. It is the Easter Dinner 2022 episode. Easter was always my favorite family get-together holiday. We weren't into the Christian thing or whatever. It was just another holiday to have a good meal. And for some reason, this one always really appealed to me. It was always seemed to be my favorite. And so it's the one time that I always seem to try and make sure to make myself this holiday meal. Being on limited budget, being just one dude, I did kind of a corner cutting on this today, but I think you'll appreciate how I got a really nice meal with very little effort. So let's see what we're having. Got some baked beans, cheesy potatoes, 3 kinds of cheese, Velveeta, cheddar, and Oaxaca. Some honey roasted carrots, coleslaw, sweet corn, the main event, the superstar, cherry cola braised ham steaks. Now I know you're saying, Ortega, there's something missing. It's Easter. Where are the fucking eggs? Plain and simple, I forgot to get eggs. Therefore, I had no eggs to devil today. I will devil eggs again soon, and I'll do them in honor of Easter 2022 and all of you who didn't get deviled eggs this year either. And here it is, quick and easy, 2 to 3 serving Easter dinner, but it doesn't have to be just for Easter. You can do it whenever the hell you want. This is some wonderful classic stuff from my childhood. These are foods that I really enjoy, plus they have, fond memories for me, so you get it all at one thing, man. Let's see how everything came out here. Oh, that's really good. Okay, I'm not gonna buy a whole ham for me. I bought these 2 6-ounce ham steaks, took them, scored them, put them in a dish, dumped a can of cherry Pepsi over the top of it, put them in the oven, 350 for like 45 minutes. The cherry cola has sunk into the flavor. It's not dried out at all. It's almost, I would say you could almost like shred it like pulled pork if you wanted. It's really moist still. Oh, that came out good. And that cherry cola and that ham, man, it just goes together. That's, top notch. Baked beans, very similar to the way my mother did it. Today, I simply took 1 can of pork and beans, 1/4 pound of browned ground beef, 2 ounces finely minced onion, some ketchup, some stone ground mustard, a little bit of brown sugar. You mix all that in. Then on the top, you just give it a little kind of design of ketchup and a little design of mustard to let you know that there's ketchup and mustard. Bake that off at 350 for about 45 minutes. I'm not sure where my mom picked up the ground beef thing, but I'm glad it rubbed off on me. It's a cool little, nice, the crumbly little texture on the inside of the smoothness of the beans. Cheesy taters. Some folks call it scalloped potatoes. I think scalloped potatoes is more like bechamel and cream sauce and more of a really deep cheesy sauce like this. Whatever you call it. This scalloped potatoes when I was growing up, I just call it cheesy potatoes. You fucking know, you've had it. For this, a can of sliced potatoes. Yes, canned sliced potatoes. Because sometimes I'm lazy and I keep them on hand. They're perfectly cooked. They're perfectly cooked, mind you. And they're recipe ready. I basically melt down my cheese sauce, add my slurry, boom, dump it over the bowl of potatoes, toss it in the oven, 350, 45 minutes. See how this works? I put it all together, put it all in the oven at the same time, pull it all out at the same time. It's fucking genius. When I was a kid, it was mostly just Velveeta, and I'm fine with that. I didn't have enough Velveeta to do just Velveeta today. So I had some cheddar and some Oaxacan cheese, and oh man, yeah. Man, it tastes like childhood. The really cool parts. Like just kicking it at my grandma's farm on Easter, fucking the hayfield and the cattle and shit. Simpler times, bro. Don't cry. moving on, we never had honey glazed carrots when I was a kid. The only time I ever remember having carrots was in pot roast. I'm sure I had them other times, or raw, or there's always carrot sticks in grandma's refrigerator for like snacking on. But I don't remember, you know, we may have had something. I don't know. I don't recall it. Not saying we did, not saying we didn't. I just don't recall it. But carrots have become one of my favorite side vegetables, and I had like 1.5 left. I'm like, all right, I'll just make another fucking side. So I sliced up these carrots, tossed them in some olive oil and some honey, put them in a little aluminum foil, covered it, put it in a 350 oven for, why do we say it, 45 minutes. That's right. Woo! The winning combination right there, folks. Get that nice little glaze. Still got a little bite to them, a little firmness. They're not completely cooked all the way through. This is just a lovely ensemble, man. It's like the fucking Avengers getting together and shit. Coleslaw. A 1/4 head of cabbage. Shredded it up real fine with my knife. Took half a carrot, shredded it up with my little shredder, Gimmick. Some salad dressing, Miracle Whip if you were. I use both mayonnaise and Miracle Whip in my cooking. Depending on what I'm making is depending on what I use. For like my potato salads, pasta salads, slaws, I prefer to use the Miracle Whippy type salad dressing thing just because it's got that zang to it. Sandwiches and stuff, prefer regular mayonnaise. Salt, pepper, sugar, stir it. Like the best thing to do with coleslaw, especially a mayonnaise based one like this, is you got to let it sit at least a couple hours to let everything kind of break down and marry together. This is a, you know, like kind of like your KFC, whatever standard creamy coleslaw, Midwestern country Americana thing. It's the way I like it. This is one of those that I've found some people like, I don't like coleslaw, and I'm like, you like mine? And most times it happens. Not always. I'm not fucking perfect. My slaw's not perfect, but it's damn good. It's the sugar, man. The creamy and sweet, man. It's good shit. The only reason I'm even going to talk about this piece of sweet corn is because the bottom line is it's either going to suck because it's so early in the year, or it's going to be like pretty damn good for this time of year. We all have sweet corn. We know what it's about. No, it's not summertime in Iowa, sweet corn. But by God, I'll tell you what, if you're having yourself a little craving, go on down to the bread garden, grab one of these. They're like 80 cents a piece. And boil one up for yourself. Get some butter and salt on it, baby, because this is man, if this is an indication of how good the crops are going to be later this year, the sweet corn's going to be bursting with flavor. And with that, we have wrapped up Easter dinner. I'm going to continue to finish my feast. Happy Zombie Jesus Day. Happy to the chocolate delivering rabbit. Whatever you believe, whatever it is you celebrate. Enjoy your food. Be safe. Have a good time.
Well, yeah, fuck you too. Bye-bye.